Good morning, everybody. Chelsea with attention to details. It's not Quick Tip Tuesday. This is just me going live Wednesday. I'm gonna wait just a second, see if anybody hops on. If not, we'll get going in a second. I have here a Lexus SUV. We're doing a full detail on this baby. We have pet hair. We have a lot of dirt. Good morning. Thanks for chiming in. So for those of you who are working on interiors with pet hair, or even with any of your customers, I don't know, have you ever noticed this? Customers have a tendency of like putting two mats down. I actually had the customer yesterday. He's like, how do I stop mats from slipping? He said the rubber mat just keeps slipping up. And I actually had to show him that you're only supposed to have one or the other. You don't layer them up. I'm not quite sure why. Now I actually have double the work to do because I've got to clean this mat, then the base underneath of it. So a simple solution, and for any of my customers who watch these, this is a gentle public service announcement. When you have weather mats, especially the kind that have these kind of latching system, always go with the weather mats. Kind of pull these out. The way that I do it when I purchase a new vehicle, hi Landon, how you doing? Good morning. Is I will tell customers a great way to kind of retain value. If you ever go to trade in your vehicle, pull the cloth mats out as soon as you get the vehicle. So we're going to pull these out. Pull these out when they're brand new. That way they'll stay nice and fresh and clean. Use your WeatherTech mats. They are meant to kind of take the brunt of the force. You've made that investment to protect your carpets. But then when you go to trade in the vehicle, put these back in. They're in mint condition. Keep the WeatherTech mats because a lot of times people are buying the same vehicle, or you can sell them. They're expensive. You can resell them for a used vehicle or something and make a profit off of it. And you've added value to your trade-in because your cloth or your paper mats or fabric mats, sorry, my coffee hasn't kicked in yet this morning, is going to be in mint condition. So that's kind of after the fact, but it's just a simple public service announcement for any of my customers who are watching. Pull out your fabric mats, put your WeatherTech mats. We're going to be using McKees 37, this product right here. For any of you who are looking for a fantastic WeatherTech mat cleaner, this right here, you can't get anything better. McKees 37 Floor Mat Cargo Liner Rejuvenator. It actually kind of helps richen the black color. It goes after a lot of the staining. We're going to use that. See this mat right here? Look at all the little circles. We're going to use our drill brush, pressure wash, and that floor mat conditioner. So for any of you who want to see the after pictures, make sure you like my Attention to Details Facebook page because I'm going to have all the before and afters. But the reason I wanted to go live, I know that we all deal with pet hair if you have a pet. I don't personally have a pet. My kids want one so bad. Hey, Landon. What's up, dude? How you doing? How many of you guys, if you have a pet, share what kind of pet you have, what kind of solutions work for you. I know a lot of people have pets, and they may not necessarily drive with their dogs or cats in the vehicles, but it's all over your clothes. It gets into the vehicle, and it can be cumbersome to remove. So I have here some of my favorite pet tools when it comes to removing pet hair. Hi, Luke. Oh, we're just going to call you LR. How's that? Because unless you phonetically spell out your name, I'm just going to call you Luke. How's that? All right, anyway, so we have here the Lily brush. For those of you, especially customers who are watching and are challenged with pet hair, we have the Lily brush. You can pick this up off of Amazon. I have never had to clean a car with chickens in it. I've cleaned a car that had a monkey, but never chickens. How do you clean feathers, Landon? I don't know. I would imagine they have pet dander. I want to see a video on that. Landon, put that up. Good morning, Jeff. How are you? But again, the Lily brush, this is one of my favorites, especially when you have like short pet hair. When you have long pet hair, it's going to do a great job of just coming in here, pulling it up. The thing that I like about using the Lily brush is it doesn't make a lot of dust. You ever notice that when you're I'll use a drill brush sometimes. Like I'll use my white drill brush and I could come in here, watch this. it got it up, but it kind of just sprays it down, and it does a nice job of kind of lifting it, and then I can easily vacuum it up. But with the Lily brush, for those of you who are a little OCD and like things nice and neat, this is a really great tool to have, because you can just come in here, make a nice line, suck it up. For those of you who kind of want to avoid 2 steps, you know, having to agitate, then vacuum up, there is the fur eel right here. You have to buy an adapter if you're going to use the Ridgid AutoVac. Hi all who are watching. What was the monkey's name? I don't know what the monkey's name was. It was a vaudeville entertainer, and the monkey went with him everywhere. It actually had a diaper on when he dropped off the vehicle, and he did a coin trick for me. He said, take the quarter, hold the quarter out, but don't make eye contact with the monkey. And I'm like, why can't I make eye contact with the monkey? And then the monkey crawled up my arm, grabbed the quarter, and then ran back up my shoulder. Oh my gosh, I was so freaked out. That thing had really long nails. It was like the monkey off of Friends. But hi Carlos, how you doing, dude? Man, you motivate me every time I see one of your interiors. But anyways, this is the fur eel. Now, with this, it's not necessarily the cheapest, and it is a disposable product. It's not like gonna last you forever. I do like the fur eel in that I can get like these areas right here. I can vacuum them up, agitate, and vacuum it. So if you guys want to turn your volume down, I'm gonna test this out, show you what kind of results you can get with the fur eel. So we're gonna turn this on in 3 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I should have said this before I turned it on. Spray with fabric softener first. That's gonna help reduce static. See how great that did? We got all that nasty stuff right up. Alright, so we're gonna turn that off. Alright, so sorry if that was too loud. I was trying to talk over it. I forgot to mention, when you're using the fur eel, you want to use a fabric or a static reducer. So what I have is a fabric softener in a spray bottle, like 4-to-1. You don't have to use a lot. You don't want to like create crunchy carpets afterwards, but that helps reduce static. That will give you more longevity with the tool. I think it's like $17 for this on certain websites, so it's not the cheapest. I actually bought a 6-pack. It was cheaper, and that way if I ever run out, if I have a really big car and I have a lot of pet hair, and I'm going to use that today, you can see just how quickly it got all of that straw and stuff, and it got all the hair, and then it actually leaves the carpets nice and soft, and it smells really good in here. It doesn't last forever, but it leaves everything nice and fresh and clean. So that's the fur eel. You do want to buy, like I said, the adapter. I'm going to put the links to all of these products. Now, for those of you that you just want something that's readily available, this is at Walmart. This is just a pet hairbrush. I picked this up for like $5. So come in here. It's like combing, but look, I'm over the plastic and I'm not going to scratch it. A lot of people will use pumice stones. I'm not a huge fan of pumice stones because now if you have like dead carpet, you know what I mean, where it's kind of stringy, ratty, like this right here. If you use that pumice stone over here, you're actually just going to shave the carpet and you can make it bald. You can remove the carpet and damage the fibers. So if you have carpets like this, you come in here, you can exfoliate. Look how it's kind of lifted, turned the pile and freshened it, but I haven't damaged it. I'm not pulling carpets out of the vehicle, especially there, like if you have a Jeep Wrangler, the backs of their seats, the fabric is super annoying. And then you can just come in here, use something like this. If I'm tight around areas, I don't have to worry about scratching it. The pumice stone, you're going to scratch the crap out of the plastic. So this is a great tool for removing pet hair that's readily available at Walmart. Again, Amazon, $12. One of the best investments you can make. I've had this for a year, and it is going strong. And another tool, last but not least, nitrile gloves. You get them a little bit wet right here. I'm just going to show you. If you don't have any of these tools and you come in here, You can kind of use the static of your hand, just kind of go over it. It'll kind of help. One, you're not like rubbing your hand raw. It takes a little bit longer, but you can just come in here, use your nitrile glove, a little bit of moisture, and just kind of get all that agitated lifted to the surface. And then I can come in with my vacuum. It's not the best way. I wouldn't say it's the best way, but it is a way. What's my favorite out of all of these? It depends on the situation. If I have short hair, I actually like this because it does a really great job of getting in there. If it's impossible carpet, this is a fantastic way. I can beat the crap out of this. I mean, eventually these tips will break off. Hi, David. How you doing? Good morning, sir. These will eventually break off, but for $5, I mean, you can't beat that. And if it's bad, I'll just go to Walmart right up the street and buy a new one. So, Lily brush, had this one for a year. Fantastic. Drill brush, great way to get in there, exfoliate, lift it all, but it is a little messy, especially when you've got all of this stuff over here. You want to see a mess? Let's do a mess together. See what I mean? It just threw it every... Now there's hair all over the place. Is this the neatest way? No, it's a very quick, powerful way. You can use an air compressor. It's going to do the same exact thing. Throw it everywhere. It might be a little bit like shrapnel. So when it comes, my OCD kicks in. I like these, this, or the fur eel attachment. So I hope that this helps some of you guys in your struggle with pet hair. I know that, you know, if you're trying to maintain your vehicle, you know, you just want to be able to drive with your best friend, not worry about the pet hair, but eventually it will accumulate and get to the point where, you know, you've got levels that you got to have it detailed because it's beyond your abilities to maintain. That's where tools like this come in handy, very affordable. Heck, even a nitrile glove, just come in here. You can push it all together, vacuum it up. So, hey, Christopher, how you doing? Thank you. That is a nice way to start the day, having pet hair all over the place, isn't it? Oh, anyways, do you guys have any questions for me before I head off? I have a lot to do today. We're going to be doing all this pet hair removal. We're going to be cleaning all of our leather. How many of you love this combination? I love this brown leather. It is so sharp looking. We're going to be using my favorite for leather cleaning, McKee's 37 leather shampoo. They're 70/30. Cleans and conditions all in one. Saves me time, and it's safe for these kind of special colors. I'm not going to strip the plastic coating off. And then let's see what else we're going to be using. Pink Perfection for our plastics. We've got Glass-tastic for our glass. Like I said, McKee's 37 floor mat and cargo liner rejuvenator. And then we've got just various tools. This is actually, for those of you who have never tried this out, don't crack it until you try it. Turtle Wax Odorex. It has a fantastic smell. My customers absolutely love this stuff. It's really hard to find though. I had to buy like a 6-pack on Amazon. We're using Superior Products Rage for our door jams. Zap It for our carpets since they are in really good condition. We're just going to freshen them up, and I want something that's easy rinse. We got Express Spray Wax, McKee's 37 waterless, wash on the go concentrate, and then OP Clean. We're testing that out for some of my videos that I'm doing. So anyways, sorry, I got a frog in my throat. That's the drill for the day. I've got that black brush, but didn't think of it on hair. My wife's car mats have lots of her hair. Actually, that is perfect for human hair as well. I have a lot of customers. You know, I have one guy that has 4 daughters and a wife, and they all have long hair. And every time I get in, long hair can be super difficult. This is perfect for long hair. It gets in there and pulls it. Now, you will have to like kind of vacuum the bristles up. But yes, for if you have long hair yourself, because we as women, we shed. Let's just face it. My kids say that I shed more than a dog some days. It's the beauty of long hair. You guys will never understand. The struggle is real. But anyways, these are fantastic for human hair, for long hair, just to kind of pull that up. I wouldn't necessarily use the Lily brush, but this is really fantastic. And then you can even use this to kind of come in here, use that side. That's a really nice tool there. So anyways, anybody else have any questions? If not, we're going to keep moving on this. Thank you, guys, for those of you who chimed in. If you're watching this live, hit a 1 down below. If you're watching this after the fact, hit a 2. Let me know where you're watching this from, what you're working on today. And if you have any other tips for pet hair, let me know in the comment section down below. I want a lot of my live videos to be educational, insightful. I don't want to necessarily just be out here blabbing for the good of it. I want to help you guys and let you know what works for me in my world. So, Uno, Highland, you're in Texas, right? What are you working on today? You have probably like 5 cars that you're working on, getting them all done. You have, what, 3 hours of sleep? You're insane. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next video. Do not forget milk in your car. I think at that point, I would just burn it and buy a new one. Probably would be cheaper at that point. You killed it on that Honda, dude. You killed it. Absolutely killed it. That customer is blessed to have you in their life. But anyway, yeah, if my kids, I actually, one time, funny side note, I found my daughter had a bicycle that had one of those zippered pouches in the very front, and I put it in the shed in the fall time. We came back out in the spring, and it had a sippy cup in it from last fall with milk in it. Holy cow, I ran that cup straight to the trash can. I didn't even, like, try to salvage it. That thing, I was, like, gagging. It was horrible. So, kudos to you, because I would not have been able to have handled that vehicle. My gag reflex is too strong. But anyways, great tips and tricks video. Thanks, Chelsea. Thank you, David, for all your support. Albin, I won't tell anyone. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next video.